Hey, what's going on guys, Sergeant's Tech Tips, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the release of the Windows 11 beta. Now don't get me wrong, this operating system obviously looks great. As you can see, it's a really good operating system. In my personal opinion, I would not upgrade yet, mainly because Windows 10 and Windows 11 are sort of alike at this point in time. I mean, you can still upgrade, you can do the dev or the beta channel if you want. It's a lot more stable than the dev channel will be, and you'll just get more. If you do the dev channel, you'll get different features that the beta channel will not get. I did the beta channel because I use my computer a lot, and I wanted to see what it was like. Now, I'm actually going to downgrade back to Windows 10 because I want to wait till Windows 11 fully comes out, and then I want to see how it is. The only thing I'm not a fan of is you can't actually change the size of the taskbar, and if you guys have been a subscriber with me long enough, you would know I have always had my taskbar at the small. Now, one thing I do like is the backgrounds. The backgrounds are actually really nice, and if you actually right-click on your desktop, you can actually go to Display Settings, and it'll bring you to the new Settings window, which is I honestly like. It's only going to bring you here. I don't know why it brings you here. That might be just the way they did it, but you can see here that you have like HDR, you have nightlight, you can change the scaling of stuff, you can do the display resolution, display orientation. You can actually go here and you can change the refresh rate of your display, and mine's at 165 because that's what my monitor can do. And then you have Bluetooth and devices. This is what this looks like. You have Bluetooth. I named my computer Blue Beast because my computer is blue. Just don't judge me. You have printers and scanners. You can mess with your printers. I don't know why that brother printer is. I don't actually have a brother printer, but you can download drivers and device software over metered connections if you have a metered connection for whatever reason. You can open your phone. You can connect your phone to it, like if you have an Android. I don't know if iPhone connects. I don't believe it does. You can look at your connected cameras that you have connected. You can look at your mouse options, your USB options. I'm not going to cover everything in the settings, mainly because I'm on a tight schedule for the video, and I don't want it to be extremely long. But you have the USB connection. One thing I do like about it is the fact that it shows stuff that's already paired. And now I don't, my Xbox controller isn't on. I didn't think it would be. But if I go view more devices, it's going to bring me here. You can see all of my my devices I have. I have the mechanical gaming keyboard and then the gaming mouse, which is both Logitech because I prefer Logitech. And then you can see my Bluetooth headset or my wireless headset. You can see the one thing I do like is it actually shows the displays that you have, so it even gives you the model number. That's a little bit better and a little easier. It also gives you related settings in most of these setting icon areas. I'm explaining this horribly, and I apologize, but it's in these, depending on what section you're in, it'll show you something that's related, so that is very helpful, and I hope they keep that for the final release. If you go to network and internet, you can obviously see all your information here. You can change your VPN. I'm not going to click that, but you can do VPN, mobile hotspot, airplane mode, proxy. I don't know why you'd use dial-up. I'm not even sure why they have that in there. Then you can view your advanced network settings, and as you can see, it gives you all this information. You can do your firewall, you can look at your data usage, you can reset all your adapters to factory settings along with that. So this is what I was actually going to relate to, is because the wallpapers for Windows 11 are really, really nice. Now, I usually use Wallpaper Engine, but I actually prefer these wallpapers because they look so much more clean. And I can actually show you on my second monitor. You can see my second monitor. I actually removed the taskbar because it looks a lot cleaner, and I can probably get a video up at some point for that. But let me go ahead and turn that back off. But you can look at the backgrounds here. You can do colors. You can change the color. I do blue because that's just my go-to color. I could actually do a dark blue. That might look better. No, there we go. And then you can do like contrast themes. You can actually show the color on the taskbar, which doesn't look horrible. And you can show oh, that's cool. I'm gonna keep that on. You can do that. You can do transparency effects. You can actually turn that off, which I'd recommend leaving it on if your computer can handle it. You can do a light theme. And okay, I won't lie, the light theme on here does not look bad at all. So if I go here to the start menu, which is new, we're gonna cover that in a minute. But I actually do not mind the taskbar or the start menu. It's actually really good. I also like how you can just do all apps, and you can actually pin apps. I prefer the older start menu because I just, Windows 7, Windows Vista, Windows XP, I just prefer the old start menu in general. But don't get me wrong, this is not that bad. I would like to see them add the option to go back to the old start menu. Like they could remaster the Windows 10 start menu, because that would be a lot better for some people who would prefer that like me. You can do apps. You can look at your apps and features that you have installed. You can uninstall them. You can also go to the control panel like normal. You can do maps and stuff, but this is a desktop, so I wouldn't even bother. Then you can look at your accounts. That is my YouTube email if you guys want to get some information or you guys need help or something. That is how you can contact me. You can also go to your info. You can change your profile picture and stuff like that. It's not blurring any information, so I should be good there. I'm not going to mess with all these settings because a lot of the stuff is personal, but you can like check your sign-in options. You can change your password here. The time and language, it allows you to change the date and time. I have it automatically done. But you can do typing, language and region, and you can do speech. Now the gaming section is a little different. I haven't actually really messed the okay, so it looks the same. Oh, you can't even see it, but yeah. So the game bar, it looks the same. They probably won't update that yet. I would I'm guessing they might update it in the near future, but I'm not 100% sure. So you can actually change all your information here. You can do like the video quality, change the FPS for the recording time. I'm going to do 60. The max recording length is 2 hours. And then accessibility allows you to change like the text size, the visual effects, the mouse pointer and touch, the text cursor, magnifier. It allows you to change quite a few settings, and some of these I don't even remember seeing, but like you can change the text size. I'm not doing that. You can change the visual effects. You can allow show scroll bars, animation effects. You can turn that off, like see the animation. The animation is a little different from the from Windows 10, which I do like the animation for this. The only thing, I don't know if you guys can see that, the color kind of changes when you does it. That might be a bug. Yeah, the color's definitely changing. Change the notifications from here. You can do focus assist. See, it's not that much different from the original settings. It's just this is different and like this area is different. Now you can do privacy and security. I'm not going to mess with any of this, but you guys should know the basics of that. And then Windows Update is something I'm interested in. So if, obviously you have the last update checked, and I did check for an update. You can do advanced options, and then you can do recovery. You can go back to Windows 10 if you need to, or you can reinstall your PC. Again, it's like Windows 10, but it's just slightly different. This also gives you information about your computer. As you can see, I have the i5 9400F and 16 gigs of RAM. It also tells you like the size here, or the name, the device name. It gives you the version of Windows you have. I have the Windows feature pack, that number. I'm not reading that. You can see where you installed it on, the version of it, and then a Windows 11 Pro. And you have, again, related settings. But yeah, so that's the settings. And now the start menu. Now this is nice. The only thing I'm not a fan of is I've uninstalled this application like 8 times. So that might be a bug. Maybe they just want me to have it. I don't know. I just stopped messing with it. This is really the only other thing that's different. It's not much different. It gives you the recommended files you looked at recently. And I actually added these. And if you want to add them, you go to the settings. You're going to go to personalization. You're going to scroll down to the task. Oh, sorry. You're going to go to start. You can do folders, and then you can actually add the ones you want. Obviously, I added the ones that I'm going to use most. And then another thing that's different is the File Explorer. Now, this is a lot different. You can see they changed the icons here on the left, and then these icons I think are the same. But you can see how they changed these icons, and as I was showing you earlier, oh, hold on, turn on that monitor. As you can see, these icons are different here. The recycle bin's different, and this PC is different. And then you have like these folders look different. I do like the new folder icons, which is interesting. I do like how they changed the icon. One thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you can see the little black in the background. It's kind of like a reflection on the back of the display. Or I don't really know how to explain it, but you can just see how there's a black reflection. It's very interesting. And I also like how they did the rounded edges. That does look pretty good. And I actually noticed if you right-click on your desktop and you actually go down to show more options, it'll actually bring up like the original like from Windows 10. You can change like the view and stuff if you're more familiar with that. I do like this. I like how they're doing that. It's definitely the right step in the direction that they're going, which is interesting. Another thing I wanted to show you is if I actually create new, you can see this is different. And then if I go to folder, if I actually right click on it, you can see these new icons up here. So I can cut it, which apparently it's there. And then I can paste. Yep. And then if you actually hover over these icons, it'll show you what it says. Like you can copy, you can paste, you can rename it. If you click that, you can rename it, or you can just click enter on your key. Oh, no, they removed that. Okay. And if you right click on it, you can obviously just click delete. That is something that is also interesting. Yeah, so, and another thing is if you actually click on this, it'll actually give you this window instead of like the original window where it was in separate windows. You can see if I turn this up and down, it'll change my sound. Oh, I don't have the sound switch. So another thing here is if you go here and click on this, it'll allow you to change your volume. I'm not 100% a fan of that because usually when you just click the sound, it pops up with the little window and then you can just select it that way. I do prefer that more, but it's not a horrible thing. But if I actually do this, you can hear the new sound, which is interesting. And the Windows startup sound is, I don't know, I think I prefer the old one because it reminds me of Windows 7. But the new Windows startup sound is not horrible, and I can actually, I'll upload a video of it at some point. But yeah, so that's not bad. You can go to accessibility. It'll let you do this stuff. You can turn on sticky keys, turn it off, mono audio, all that stuff there. You can click this for airplane mode, focus assist. If you actually click this, you can actually add icons. You can add like project, nearby scanning, keyboard layout, and cast. So there's that option. Now, if you actually go here to search, this is a little different. Like right here, it's not going to be there for you. But if you actually go to the taskbar setting, then you scroll, if you go up here, you can see you can enable chat, turn that off, turn it on. You can turn on widgets and stuff. The widgets is a little different. Honestly, it kind of looks like macOS. I'm not gonna lie. Like when the thing's up here and you click it, it kind of looks like macOS. I'm not saying it looks like macOS, but it kind of looks like macOS. It's not a horrible thing. But anyway, so as I was saying, if you go to the search, it allows you to search stuff. So if I search, Steam, it'll pop up with Steam. And I think if you go to Google, click that, it should just bring you to. Oh no. Yeah. So if you do that, you can just click that, and it'll bring you to the website. So it's a little quicker than just opening the browser, but it's not much quicker. But I do like the direction they're going in here. You can do like you can search settings. Like I can do display. It'll bring you to the device manager, and then I can look at my display adapter. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike the video if you thought it sucked. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. I'll see you guys next video, and peace.